Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? Happy Friday, good people. It's your girl KB. You know what I do and you know why I do it. Check this out, man. I was listening to a song and it triggered this thought, a while back, you know, a friend asked me uh, about agape, Christian love, why I spend so much time talking about love. What does First Corinthians chapter 13 really mean to me? And it was a personal question because they know I spend so much time analyzing love. I love the book by Francis Chan, Crazy Love. I talk about grace a lot. And, they point blank, period, dot, ask me, well, why is this so important to you and what does it mean to you? And, I gave an answer. And then they asked me, well, what are you looking for in love? And, I said, I'm loyal to a fault. So I want that kind of loyalty and dedication. You know, um, I want, to say, an energizing presence. Because I do such a hard job. I'm in a hard line of work, and I'm on constantly. I'm on in ministry, amen. And I just want the loyalty, the caring, and the energy. I could be with someone who doesn't have to really say a whole lot if they don't have a desire to, but to know that they're present so I can have that positive connection, that draw, if you will, for the energy. That is a blessing to me. Then the next tough question my friend asked me was, why don't you ever seem to have that in your life? Boom, shots fired. And I had to ask myself that. And, my only natural conclusion is that because I do what I do for a living, that's the energy that I put forth. So I attract, that kind of hurt in my life. Amen. You know, people see me as a place of caring. May not always come across that way, and because folks are hurt and I'm hurt, we're all in recovery from something that we need to be real about that. I have a tendency to just come through and do too much because I want the peace. I want the energy to be right. If something is fixed, then it should be peaceful, right? So, and in that action, sometimes I cause a clash. And people have a tendency to think that I am not self-aware. And I'm self-aware and self-actualized. And, in the hurt, people have a tendency to run other folks' inventory. Well, you're this, you're that. And then it's like that comes up a lot when a person is triggered. That when I've said or done something to trigger a person, and they want to run inventory. Now I understand that's a defense mechanism. That doesn't really upset me. What upsets me in those situations is that the self-awareness is masked by blame. It's like I'm not taking accountability because I'm hurt. So now I need to really hurt back as opposed to, I'm hurt. Let me examine why I'm hurt, and let's have a conversation about it. You know, I attract people who avoid and then project and deflect in order to avoid having that conversation piece. You know, so you go from crisis to crisis to crisis to crisis without ever having a conversation. And, you know, I attract along my lines of work. And I had to come to that in this conversation, and I have to get back to this person because I know I never fully answered the question. And, you know, the person is my friend. I love them and they love me, you know, and we're good friends. And it's not my buddy, the Reverend. We're good friends. So I owe them an answer, you know, and to revisit the conversation about love and just what it means to love. And now I have more self-awareness. Amen. So there you have it. That's why I spend a lot of time in the Word. And that's why I spend a lot of time in, I won't say isolation, cocooning, because people are people-y. Ro, that one was for you, because I know we joke about the word people-y, you know, and, you know, I'm full aware of my people-y tendencies too, you know, keeping it 100. So that's an answer to a question that was asked of me. I'm sharing it with you. I promised when I started doing these videos that I would keep it 100, real, raw, and autobiographical. Amen. So your girl KB has answered yet another question about your girl KB.